to Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. with Tabiso Musia. Radio 2000. Our music, your memories.
Yeah, looking back at the MTN8 with Lucky Lekgwathi. By the way, also congratulations to Mpumelelo Mhlongo winning Team South Africa's first gold medal at the Paralympics in the 244 100 meters. I did do an interview with him before he left for the Paralympics on Sports Live on SABC News, and we'll probably play it later in the week where he talks just about his background and his disabilities. But let's go back to the games now, Lucky Lekgwathi. You're still watching Stellenbosch and Sundowns in this encounter. So you tipped Stellenbosch to go all the way to the final. What was it about them? What did you see in them?
You know what, they're a really team of big teams. That's why I chose them. And you know, watching the previous their previous game, they were so impressive. I watched, their highlights of the Champions League or the Confed,
yeah.
And beating that team 3-0 after losing 5 of their senior players. I had before I didn't have confidence after losing, but after winning 3-0, I was like, they're going to give Sundowns a hard time. And most of them, they are young, they are energetic, they can run, and I think it's their style of winning games.
Yeah, many people expected them to sit back and try and protect that lead from the first leg. Did you see any of that in Durban?
No, because of it's their home ground. Cape Town is like Durban. The weather is the same. This is what I expect. I was expected that they are going to attack Sundowns. They are not going to sit back because of MTN8. You sit back, they score a goal, you'll regret. You start one to attack, they score second goal. So for you, actually like leading 1-0. I was at the stadium watching Orlando Pirates. They didn't do the same. They were leading. They were scored. It was 1-1.
Yeah.
But they were still attacking. And they had the advantage of a draw. They'll be like advancing, but they were still attacking because of MTN8. It's all about goals, and if you concede, hey, wafa.
And talking about Stelli's losing players, though, it looked like they had a plan. Though you see, they've brought in Mojela. It's like they anticipated that they would lose the likes of Reyners.
Let me tell you, like Orlando Pirates, after losing Lodge, we had planned.
Yeah,
I wanted to open space for our last ball, Captain number 2000. So same like them, because of they have good youngsters from their Diski team. So I think they wanted to create space for them. So they let all these senior players to go so that those youngsters, they can come to the party. And I'm so impressed about all the youngsters that came to the party. Football is all about a healthy competition, and when a player is not playing, you get into the team, you make sure that you continue where you left.
But why are they so difficult to beat, especially for these big teams?
Let me tell you, you can't beat hard work. You can't beat hard work. Like Lekgwathi was not a skillful player. He was a hard worker, but to pass me, it was not easy. You pass me, otherwise bowler Sala, or when the bowler Sala, when our fitter. So yeah, I think those boys are hard workers.
So what did you not see in Sundowns then that you didn't tip them to make the final? Because everybody would have predicted a Pirates and Sundowns final. What did you see after the first game against Polokwane City?
I said it didn't. As I don't I said the coaches, they want to come with their own style. Look, like now you can't put Tembazon on the bench. That guy is internationally he's playing for Bafana, and I think last year he played a big role, for Sundowns winning the league, and he's a senior player. He can make things happen even with his age. So I think for them, they are judging someone, with his age, or they didn't want to, to continue with to run his team, and they didn't want to run to get credit. They wanted to play with their own, players. That's why they even put Tembazon on the bench. I follow Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes, I'm a Bagania, but I follow them. When Rulani took over from Pizzo, what happened?
He also tried to change.
Tombo retired, and Tombo was still good. Same like Tembazwane. He didn't retire, but they put him on the bench. So you can't, put him on the bench, especially with such competition, first tournament of the season, 10 million. There's no way.
Is it a big risk?
It's a big risk. It's like us, playing this tournament. You put Saleng on the bench. No, Saleng is a lucky charm of MTN8. He won us MTN8, several back to back, and yeah, league game you can put him on the bench, but cup game. Big no.
But are they wrong to try and come up with their old style? Because we've always seen when coaches come in, they want to bring in their own philosophy.
Yeah, but not now. You can come up with your own philosophy when the season started. A league is a marathon. You can catch up, but a competition you can't catch up. You're out. So for them, taking that risk, it killed them. You know, I think they'll learn from their own mistake.
Yeah, what about the style of play though? Because we've always known over the years Sundowns have been possession based, slow build ups, and things seem to be changing now. And some of the fans are saying they don't identify with this style of play.
Changing because of some of the players I knew. They don't understand the style of play of Mamelodi Sundowns. There are a few players that they are there, they understand the style, but experiencing with new players is going to be difficult for them because of they still have to adjust, to the style of Mamelodi Sundowns because of they like to play, tiki taka. So
are you still seeing that though?
No, they're still I'm still seeing that they play tiki taka. They change the ball. They still playing it, but that's why I'm saying they have new players and they don't understand, that style. It's like compared to Orlando Pirates, it's continuity. We play with the same team. That's why all of them they can play tiki taka. It's only new players that they are going to struggle, but they are going to adjust. Same like is it Vieira, Gilberto or Vieira? He came, he was trying to take people alone. And Pirates take one, then after you pass, go to the space, and he'll adjust to the team.
Okay, so do you think Sundowns will improve? Because as much as they lost both legs, but they also hit the post a few times in both matches, and you can also say they were very unlucky.
Very unlucky. They're not bad. I think I watched their game. They they still play a good football. Attacking, creating chances, and yeah, I think for them they don't have a marksman, someone who can put the ball, in the net. Like Shalulile, he was on the bench, he came in the sub, and after he came in, they started attacking. I think after that they hit the poles, I think twice.
So 6 times in the 2 games.
6 times in 2 games. So they think they if they can just find someone along he can put the ball in the net, I know they'll bounce back. Because of now the boy from Stelis Renas. I think if when the league started. He adjusts to the style of Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah, let's wait and see.
Okay, well, Pirates are through to the final, like you said, that they had an away goal from the first leg in Cape Town, but they still didn't come and sit back. They went for the win, which was very important.
Yeah, and I was happy because of, as I said, Hori, MTN, it's all about scoring goals. You don't score, you concede, you are out. Look like now, Pirates, it was 1-1 away goal. If still is Cape Town City, they scored, obviously they are out. It's all after leading 2-1. I was praying, for them to score the second goal, and it happened. They scored the second goal, and I'm like, I know, we are safe now.
Were you praying for yourself or for the goals that go to charity for MTN8?
Look, you know what, I'm still disappointed because of now we are on 260,000 and our target was 500,000, so that these charities can benefit and it can change their lives.
But with Pirates now claiming a comfortable win at the end against Cape Town City, does it feel like everything is now finally coming together now? Like you were saying, the players understand what's expected of them in the coach's third season in charge?
No, I can't say that, because if it was a semi-final, they played only how many games? 3 games, 3 games, and yeah, all 3 games they were difficult, and the thing is that we still conceding. If we can stop conceding, yeah, no, I'll say Pirates, because of now strikers are scoring, and as defenders, you concede goals, not just goals, lousy goals sometimes. If they can just work on that, not conceding goals, they can, go all through and challenge the league.
Why do you think they are conceding that?
Conceding, I think, now, I think it's a new combination of 4 guys in the middle. Tabete is still new. Tabete and what they call Mahaula. The combination is still new.
Mahaula, yeah.
Yes, I think if they can get used of each other. I don't think they'll concede goals the way they concede them now.
Are you happy with the defense, with the central defenders?
I'm so happy. And Exwale Fosesane, a youngster coming from development, they loaned him last season, and he came back. And I think there's someone who told him that if you get a chance now, you must make sure that you grab it with both hands, and he did that. I'm so impressed with him. His confidence. He reminds me of Mabiza Oljon. I don't want to compare them. Oljon was something else, but Sesane, he's gonna become something else.
Does he have the qualities of a proper centre back?
The qualities, he's short. How he's got timing. Know how to jump, and you can't pass him, easily. And he's una confidence. I saw on TikTok. 60 degrees. I'm like, yo, this boy, and playing for a big team, you can't do that, playing for a big team. I was a senior player, but when a ball comes like that, I'll just clear it. But for him, yo,
you just put it in the air.
I just put it away. Sometimes when the ball comes to the defenders, when I'm at the stadium, I'm like, hey, away. Hey, but the boy, I'm like, yo, this boy. But you know what? I'm happy for him. I pray that he can, remain humble, hard work, and listen to advice to the elders. And yeah, I see a future Bafana defender.
The elders, including you, have you had a chance to speak to him?
Look, you know what? Now we talk on what they call this thing on social media. We never met. Yes, as you know that every season I welcome the players. But for him, because I was coming from first division, I didn't welcome him. But I'm still, looking forward to talk to the boy, him and really, I'm looking forward.
What do you want to say to them?
No, just to remain humble, to stay humble, and to work hard. Pirates, you play good, one game you are a good player. You play bad one game, you are a bad player. So they must, be consistent. Yeah. And then other than they mustn't become big headed, is that the youngsters, come to the team, play 4-3 games. Now they think that I've arrived. So they must just remain humble, continue working hard, and
an interesting fact is that the captain can't get a starting bed. This team. What do you make of this dynamic?
Yo, healthy competition is tough, eh? Yeah. It's tough. I think for Maela, it's a good motivation that he's competing with two good players. There's still Marco, and for him, I think he must work extra hard. There's no time to relax for him because of as a captain, sitting on the bench. It must say something to you. I think for him, he must work extra. But I like his attitude. Even when he comes for 3 minutes, he always perform and lead by an example. And as a senior player, he must do that. And we need senior players like him in our team. Do
you think he still has a future at centre back, or he should probably be fighting for a place at left back? Even hotter players ahead of him at left back or wing back, like they say these days.
Hard work, and he played many games at left back. We won the game, so obviously, coach want to continue with the same combination. And for me, I'm happy because he can play centre back. There's where last season defenders were injured, he was playing centre back. So yeah, he's got opportunity, to play centre back.
Okay, we're speaking to Lucky Lekgwathi, MTN8 Ambassador, looking back at the fixtures. Let's play some of the voice notes.